Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Comedy Kitchen where we're cooking up jokes, but mostly food. Today, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. A time to spend with those that mean the most to us. A time for laughter, love, and delicious food. Unless your family's bad at cooking, in which case, Thanksgiving might be a time to fear for your life and your digestive system. This guy knows what I'm talking about. It's amazing how a holiday specifically dedicated to food can sometimes bring out the grossest foods you've seen all year. Steamed cauliflower, boiled Brussels sprouts. I think I speak for everybody when I say, what the man? It's time to step up your game, people, and I'm gonna show you how. In my two-part Thanksgiving side dish series, I'm gonna show you how to make two super delicious, super easy vegetarian side dishes that'll take you about 30 minutes each. Today, we're going to start off with Bourbon Glazed Delicata Squash. Yeah, let's do this. Let's preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Delicata squash. My favorite thing about working with delicata squash is that it has a thin skin, so we don't have to peel it before cooking, but that thin skin also means it gets offended really easily, so make sure you're treating it kindly. That's a good squash. For this recipe, we want to start off with 2 pounds of delicata squash, and we're going to trim the ends. Then we're going to cut it down the middle. Now we're going to scrape these seeds out with a spoon into a compost bowl. We're going to cut each half into about 1/3 to a 1/2 inch slices. Okay, let's get these in a bowl. And we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're just going to toss this up. We're going to spread this on a foil or parchment-lined baking sheet. A good pinch of salt to taste. We're going to pop this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's soft, but not too soft. Maybe toss it once or twice, then we're going to hit it with our glaze. While our squash roasts, let's get going with our bourbon glaze. Let's take a 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup of bourbon, 1 tablespoon of orange juice, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Bring it to a boil over medium-high heat, then reduce to low and let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until it's thick and reduced. While that cooks, we're going to take about a 1/4 cup of whiskey and we're just going to drink it. Little known fact, alcohol will help take the edge off of family gatherings. Keep that in your back pocket. Okay, let's take our squash, get it in a bowl, then we're going to toss in our glaze, and then we're just going to gently toss to coat. Let's get this on a plate, and we're just going to finish it off with about 1/3 of a cup, maybe 1/4 of a cup of some dried cranberries, about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of some sliced almonds, and this step is optional. I'm going to finish it off with some smoked sea salt to really bring out that bourbony flavor. Remember kids, smoke salt, not drugs. Wait. And that's going to do it for another episode of Comedy Kitchen. Be sure to tune in next week for part 2 of my Thanksgiving series where I'm going to show you how to make roasted carrots with lemon tarragon pesto.